This is a live Channels television event.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to announce the arrival of the Chief Executive Officer, River State, His Excellency Governor Yeson Wike, and the Chief of the Naval Staff. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We may please take our seats. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of River State, Barrister Yeson Wike, CON GSSRS POS Africa, Her Excellency, the Executive Governor, Deputy Governor of River State, Chairman Senate Committee on Navy, Senator George Sekibo, His Excellency Sir Celestine Omihia, former Governor of River State, Speaker, River State House of Assembly, Principal Staff Officer, Naval Headquarters, State Chairman, People Democratic Party, Secretary to the State Government and members of the Executive Council, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubair Gambo, Commander, Operation Delta Save, Chairman, River State Council of Traditional Rulers, General Officer Commanding 6th Division, Flag Officer Commanding, Commander Nigerian Navy Pathfinder, Service Commander River State, Head of Maritime Enforcement Agency, Chairman Elders Council PDP River State, and former Speaker Right Honorable Chibundum and Right Honorable Austin Okpara. Distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I am Lieutenant Commander R.A. Iginla, the anchor person for this occasion. To make this anchorage work seamless, with me is Ms. Sele. It is my singular honor and privilege to, on behalf of the government of Rivers State, the Chief of the Naval Staff, officers, ratings, and civilian staff, welcome you to NNS Pathfinder Parade Ground venue for the handing over and commissioning ceremony. May I also use this ample opportunity to inform us that the program of event is on page 10 of the program booklet. It is not possible that one or two of us may not have the program booklet. May I seek the indulgence of His Excellency to run through the rest of the program. Immediately after the welcome address by the Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command, the project description will be delivered by the representative of Abito Global Services, who are the people that construct the boats. Address by the governor shall come immediately after description of the boats. Thereafter, the Chief of the Naval Staff shall be humbly requested for his address. All after, we have presentation to His Excellency. Then the vote of thanks shall be done by the Commander, Nigerian Navy Pathfinder. Group photograph will follow before the departure. Thank you very much, sir. May I, at this junction, respectfully invite the Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command for his address. The FOC, sir.
Our special guest of honor, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Barrister Nelson Wike, CON GSSR POS, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of the Naval Staff, His Excellency Sir Celestine Omeha, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Chairman, Senate Committee, Principal Staff Officers, State Chairman, PDP, Secretary to the State Government and members of Executive Council, Commander, Operation Delta Safe, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, General Officer Commanding 6th Division, Flag Officer Commanding, Service Commanders, Heads of Maritime Law Enforcement Agencies, Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I am Rear Admiral I.A. Deu, the Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command. It is my honor and privilege to, on behalf of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu Gambo, Admiralty Medal, welcome our special guest of honor, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, and other special invited guests to this auspicious occasion. We are gathered here today for the commissioning of 14 ballistic gunboats donated by the state government to the security agencies. The initiative for the gunboat was mooted by our special guest of honor and speaks to the trust and collaborative effort that exists between the Rivers State government and the security agencies in the state. The gunboats to be commissioned are to complement effort at eradicating illegal activities especially illegal refining of petroleum products within the maritime area of the state. The operation of illegal refineries have caused serious pollution, damage to the environment, and most worrisome, its negative effect on the health of our people. It is gladdening to note that His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, has been in the forefront in the fight against the menace of illegal refining of products in the state. The effort has yielded positive results, as can be attested to by the continuous dismantling of illegal refining sites, with significant reduction in the black soot in the environment across the state. The continuous support of His Excellency has ensured peace and security for socio-economic activities to thrive. The commissioning of these ballistic gunboats is a confirmation of the resolve of the state government to stamp out illegalities from the maritime area of the state. The perpetrators of such operate within a space that is continuously fluid and ever evolving. We, as such, the security agencies must up our game in order to remain ahead of the curve. Accordingly, these assets couldn't have come at the best time, but now. Apart from enhancing the security architecture of the state, the boats will also serve to challenge the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies to go over and beyond the call to duty in ensuring the security of lives and properties. I want to appreciate the state government and the good people of Rivers State for the trust reposed in us, and affirm that we will ensure the utilization of these assets in line with our constitutional mandate of ensuring security and protection of critical national infrastructure. These gunboats will no doubt boost measures at improving maritime security and the economic well-being of not only Rivers State, but the nation at large. Once again, we are most appreciative of our special guest of honor, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the press, before I conclude this welcome address, let me once again most sincerely appreciate and welcome everyone to this commissioning ceremony. I wish everyone a memorable event. Thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you very much, sir. May I humbly request that we'll give the Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command another resounding round of applause. May I, with the kind permission of His Excellency, invite the representative of Abito Global Services for the description of the boat. Your Excellency, sir.
Your Excellency, the People Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Chief of Naval Staff, please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. My name is Richard Akinaka, the MD of Abito Global Services, the company that built this boat from scratch to finish. Your Excellency, we are very grateful today, and we want to thank you for considering us worthy to be part of your genuine and unprecedented effort in supporting the security agents of this great country, for the peace and progress of Nigeria and Rivers State in particular. These boats are a combination of ruggedity, required for operation, comfort should in case the chief here and other VIPs seek to travel to Bonny or other places by river. Sir, the principal components of these boats are as such. They have a length of 9.25 meters, a water line of 7.75 meters, beam of 2.40 meters, depth all of 60 meters, draft midship is 0.30 meters, maximum safe laden of 900 kilograms. It is meant to carry 8 persons, but should in case where there is emergency, it can carry up to 14 persons. This can be attested by the DHQ when they came to visit our factory sometime last year, when we had to carry about 15 persons on this boat for speed trial. And comfortably, the boat carried the 14 of us, and it was a successful testing. It is powered with double 200 horsepower Yamaha fuel engines with an hydraulic steering for easy maneuvering. Unlike other boats where batteries are placed by the side of the engine exposed to fuel and other possible hazards, the batteries of these boats are buried right under the consoles of the boat in front, where the captain is at liberty to switch to any battery he wants to use. The tank capacity of this boat is 600 liters. It has a light speed of 45 knots and a landing speed of 40 knots. Now, for us, every opportunity is to make improvement further. Unlike other boats, as I already mentioned, they are built with 4.5 millimeter ballistic plates, where you have bulletproof boats installed in the boat to the detriment of those using the boats. In our boat, the bulletproof plate is buried between the 9-layer fiber formation of the boats. And after that, the interior is so padded in a way that you could think you are inside a private jet. They are here for you to see with your eyes. Your Excellency, I remember when you commissioned 4 of our boats some time ago, you made mention of air condition. We took that as a challenge. And to tell you today that out of the 14 boats here, 12 are fully air conditioned. Powered with a 3 kVA generator, built for the purpose of the boat. That's why I said earlier, they are a combination of ruggedity required for operation and comfort should in case any VIP seek to use them. Now, the buoyancy of any boat is in the design and the formation of the hull. The hull is the best part of the boat. The end users of this boat could attest to the fact that the V-shape of this boat gives it that performance ability to tear through rough waters, up to faraway bonny boys. And I believe from the 4 we had earlier supplied to the security agencies, they can attest to the fact, the buoyancy of this boat. For us, it's a great privilege and opportunity to be part of this wonderful day. And we are not a far country. This company is managed by a river son, by an just son. My humble self, thank you and God bless you, and I wish you good luck.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to give his address, may I respectfully invite the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Power of Sports, Africa.
Please be seated. Our special guest of honor, the Chief of Naval Staff, our friend and our brother, who has continued to maintain maritime security in this country. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Rivers State, the Commander, Eastern Naval Command, the Commander Pathfinder, former Deputy Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the Single Senator George Sakibor, Senator representing the Rivers East Senatorial District, and the Chairman of the Navy Committee of Senate, who, because his Navy today is around, Chairman, River State Traditional Rulers Council, members of the State Executive Council, Chairman of our great party, the Commissioner of Police, the Director of the State Security Service, the Commander, I don't know what people call their Commander, Operation 115, I don't know whether they are Commander, but also the Commander, the Civil Defense, all our political leaders, the Chairman Elders Committee of the PDP, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all apologize that we are starting this occasion late. I came back from Abuja this morning around 6 a.m. And of course, you know what it means. Before I will settle myself, it's not easy. So I'm sorry we are starting a bit late. But it is important that it is not in our tradition to keep you waiting. And that's why I have to apologize. Today is another important day in the government of River State. But let me thank the special guest of honor for accepting in a short notice to unveil and commission these 14 gunboats we are giving out today to security agencies to enhance security of our states and to protect our national assets. I've said clearly that this country, all of us, will have a stake. And therefore, we must continue to protect the interests of this country. It doesn't matter the party affiliation. So many people may say that, why are we doing this? Ordinarily, it's the responsibility of the federal government. But this country is for all of us. Rivers people, businesses, we took oath of office to provide security for them. There cannot be any good governance without security. Any governance without security is not a good governance. And so we agreed that whatever we can do, when people question what are governors doing with their security votes, look at the security votes here. For those of you who cannot see, you must see today. Because you think security votes is just, oh, governors collect security votes, put in their pockets. That is not correct. That is not correct. As I speak to you, I can say, since we came into power, what we have done in terms of security in this state. In the next few days, by the grace of God, the Federal Police will be here, where we will give out not less than 100 hillocks for security agencies. All this money comes from security votes. Now, this gunboat is to assist the security agencies in trying to reduce the level of illegal bunkering and other crimes in the state. The other time, the Chief of Defense Staff had a meeting with all of us who are from the oil producing states, and I stated it clearly. And the group managing director of NNPC was there. And I asked, GMD, you are saying that the production level has gone up. Good for you. But what has been your support? What has been your collaboration with the government of the state? Nothing. Nothing. NNPC, I hear, is doing roads in other states, but not one in River State, not one. Today, you are commending us that production has gone high, and you want to commend the River State governor, don't commend us again. Come and do something for Rivers people. Come and do something in River State. I don't want anybody's commendation. I don't want it. Come and do something for the people of the state. See the amount of money we have spent, and we are spending. The Chief of Naval Staff, let me say clearly, you were not in that meeting, and I stated, if we want bunkering to stop in this country, the security agencies will say, we want you to stop, and it will stop. Because the problem we have, and let the truth be told, so we will know that all of us, we are working together. Most of the problem we have with illegal bunkering, security agencies are fully involved in this illegal bunkering. Me and you were good. If you don't want to like me again, no problem. But that's the truth. That is the truth. Civil defense is involved. Army is involved. Police is involved. Navy is involved. Let us tell ourselves the simple truth. Let nobody be beaten about the bush. Let nobody be beaten about the bush. All of us, we owe a duty to see how we can salvage this country. The only revenue, or 80% of the revenue of this country, comes from oil. And if we cannot reduce or stop this illegal bunkering, this country is in for problems. This country is in for problem. And so we must work together. We must have synergize to work together to help this country. And I want to commend you. I want to commend you with what you've been doing in your own area to seeing that sea piracy is reduced. You know, when I commend people, the government, your government, they are not happy, but I will commend people. When you do well, I will say you have done well. When you have done, if you are not doing well, I say you are not doing well. Heaven will not fall. In fact, heaven will be at peace because you have been told the simple truth. So I'm happy. For us, is to say we will do the best we can do. It doesn't matter that I'm in the opposition party. I cannot, and I will not, because I'm in the opposition party and I like crime and I like illegal bunkering, I will not do it. Because doing that is sabotaging the economy of the nation. And I will not be a party to that. So, I've given Navy gunboats before. Your predecessors, even when you came to see me, I told you, tell them this gunboats I bought is for River State. It's for River State. Everybody from the oil producer should also buy their own gunboats. Don't carry this our gunboats out of the state. Protect the territory. Reduce the illegal bunkering. Look at the suit so that we will not die of cancer and other ailments. So don't carry our gunboats to say, oh, we want to go to the other side. There's no other side. The only side you have is River State. I can't use my own security fund and buy gunboats, and you want to carry it to another area. I will not agree. I will not agree. So it's good to tell you now. I don't even know why they did not paint it blue, white, blue. They should have painted it. Contractor, you have not finished your job. Paint it the reverse color. Let them know this one comes from Rivers State. And write it there. Donated openly by Rivers State government. Whoever will die, let him die. Whoever wants to hate me is his business. I don't care of anybody's hatred. I don't do government on memorandum of understanding. This is government where people are seeing governance. not government or memorandum of understanding. You feel governance, you touch governance. And that's what we're doing here. So please, all the security agencies, CP, Civil Defense, the Army, take these gunboats and patrol within the territorial waters of River State. Don't go and patrol in another area. Some people say we are for the Christmas. We have stopped being for the Christmas. No more for the Christmas. If we were before, we will not do it again. So this is for protecting, fighting crimes in River State. So for the Navy, so that I'm sharing it now. So I won't say you share it on your, I will share it by myself. I'm the one who donated it. Navy, you take 7. Clap for yourself, Navy. Army, take 3. Is that not 10? It's not 10. The remaining 4, is it not? Police, take 2. Civil Defense, take 1. Then later, I will decide where one will go. Because you know, when you have a lot of children, you must have preference for some because of their performance or performances, as the case may be. So maybe it may go to Navy, it may go to Army, according to how they lobby me. But please, in the name of God, use these things we have given to you today for the interest of Nigeria. Interest of Nigeria means try to fight against this illegal oil bunkering and the piracy in our waterways. I feel so bad. I wake up in the morning, they say, oh, they've kidnapped people on the waterways. I said, what of our gunboats? They said they were not there. We have Bonny, we have Bile, we have Andoni areas. It's not enough. If federal government will also support, we'll have more than this. If the group managing director of an NPC, I'm sure, wherever he is hearing me. If he's not watching NTA, let him watch channels. If he's not watching channels, let him watch, he must watch any of them. And come and support River State. We did not commit any offense. Support us. Like you are supporting other states. But if you don't support, we will not allow our state to die. We must also try to do something for our people. So I'm happy that today we are here. This is a promise made, promise fulfilled. So I thank you for coming and believe that God will help us to utilize this and we will give the logistics for the use of these gunboats. Because if I allow it like that, then the operation, the overhead, because you have already made your budget, it did not include your overhead. So River State government, on behalf of River State government, will provide the logistics for the use of these gunboats so that nobody will say, we do not have money for diesel, we do not have money for fuel. There's money for fuel and for diesel, for whichever it is. And thank the local contractor that, look, we have a lot. Some of our boys are doing quite a lot. Commitment. You saw the contractor here. People would think we bought each of us. No. Let us encourage our local contractors. And encourage the Nigerian Navy too, which they are doing. They can build this work. These are not sophisticated for warfare, no. But this can help us to fight criminals within our territory. So, the local contractor, I want to thank you. These boats are ready for some time. It was we that delayed it for it to be brought here. And I thank you for what you have done. And it shows that we have so many of you, when you are given an assignment, you can deliver. What is important is commitment. Have passion for what you are doing. And as a government, we are willing to partner with other indigenous contractors or people who are into this kind of business. So thank you. On this note, let me invite our special guest of honor, the Chief of Naval Staff, to come and talk to his people and then commission these 14 gunboats. Thank you, and God bless you.
His Excellency, his son, Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger. Permit me to stop there for the titles. The Chairman, Senate Committee on Navy, Senator George Sekibo. The Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Her Excellency. His Excellency, Sir Celestine Omehia, former Governor of Rivers State, Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, State Chairman, People's Democratic Party, Secretary to the State Government and members of the State Executive Council, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, Commander, Operation Delta Save, Principal Staff Officers from the Naval Headquarters, General Officer commanding 6th Division, Nigerian Army, Flag Officers commanding, Commander, Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, Service Commanders, Rivers State, Heads of Maritime Law Enforcement and Security Agencies, members of the First Estate of the Rim, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly delighted and honored to be here today as the chief host at this auspicious occasion of the commissioning ceremony of 14 ballistic gunboats donated by the government of Rivers State. It is also a great honor to have in attendance our distinguished guests, particularly Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike. I acknowledge with gratitude other eminent personalities, including our royal fathers and esteemed captains of industry. I deeply appreciate your presence here today. Your presence is once again reassuring of your interest in the progress of our dear nation, and in particular, Nigerian Navy's effort in the defense of our territorial seas and the integrity of our maritime zone. This underscores the importance of this event today, and the Nigerian Navy remains profoundly indebted for your continued goodwill. We thank you. The Nigerian Navy, as the foremost instrument of the nation's maritime power, has the challenging task of safeguarding the country's maritime interests. Notably, the Nigerian Navy is saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that the nation's maritime domain is conducive for unhindered conduct of economic activities and other maritime interests that contribute to our economic growth and national development. Unfortunately, we are faced with myriads of potent threats in our maritime environment. These include maritime terrorism, resource theft, and sabotage of strategic offshore infrastructure. Others are piracy and sea robbery, which target maritime trade and therefore the economy of the nation. Relatedly, crude oil theft and illegal refining of petroleum products are of serious concern. These illegal activities have negatively affected the socio-economic well-being of our people, including damage to the environment. Distinguished invited guests, the Nigerian Navy, under my watch, has maintained an aggressive posture in its maritime security operations engagements to combat piracy
and other vices within the nation's maritime domain. Thus, with sustained presence of Nigerian Navy ships at sea, we have witnessed a significant reduction in piracy and armed attacks against shipping in our waters. Notably, the International Maritime Bureau Global Piracy Report of 14 July 2021 indicated the lowest total of piracy and armed attacks in 27 years. This report was corroborated by the Defense Web Maritime Security Report of 15 October 2021, which noted further decline in reported cases of piracy and armed attacks against shipping. It is instructive to state that the latest IMB report of 3rd March 2022, which is this year, shows that Nigeria has exited the International Maritime Bureau piracy list. This means that Nigeria is no longer in the piracy list of piracy-prone countries. This is indeed good news for doing business in our maritime industry. I request a round of applause for all of us. At this juncture, permit me to state that the complexity of maritime crimes requires all actors, both public and private, to synergize efforts to safeguard the nation's resources from economic saboteurs. It is therefore most pleasant to be here today for the commissioning of ballistic gunboats donated by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies. It is also gladdening to note that His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, has continuously stood against these criminal activities and their perpetrators. Noteworthy is the political will demonstrated by His Excellency by directing the local government authorities to support the ongoing Operation River Dominance to rid the state of illegal bunkering activities and operation of illegal refining sites. A round of applause for His Excellency, please. Pertinently, the operation has made tremendous impact in deactivating several illegal refining sites, including the seizure of 25 large wooden boats and arrest of 16 suspects. The arrests are still ongoing, and the demolition of illegal refining sites are also ongoing, including arrests. This has helped to reduce air and environmental pollution within Port Harcourt and its environs while boosting economic activities in the state. I therefore salute the courage and resolve of His Excellency in this regard and assure him and the good people of Rivers State of the commitment of the Nigerian Navy under my watch to sustain the tempo of our maritime security operation efforts in the state. To this end, and to further deepen the gains of Operation River Dominance, Rivers State was chosen as the launching pad for exercise Obangame Express 2022. This exercise is expected to comprise ships from the Nigerian Navy, the U.S. Coast Guard, and European navies. Ladies and gentlemen, the exercise has been flagged off this morning and will last for the next 8 days. I am particularly happy that this donation is coming at a time when the federal government has declared zero tolerance for illegal bunkering activities. The gunboats will therefore be used to step up the fight against illegal bunkering activities, operators of illegal refining sites in particular, and other criminal elements in Rivers State and beyond. This donation will no doubt bolster the operational effectiveness of the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies in the state. Before I conclude, may I seize this opportunity to again express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency for not only donating 5 ferry boats to the Nigerian Navy, but also has undertaken to repair them so that it will enable the Navy undertake corporate social responsibility, especially in the area of medical rhapsodies in the riverine communities of River State. We are most grateful, Your Excellency, sir. On this note, I want to thank the government and good people of River State for their support to the Nigerian Navy. Once again, my gratitude goes to our special guests of honor, the Executive Governor of River State, His Excellency, Barrister Ezenwoye Wike, for his continuous support and making time out of his very busy schedule to personally be here for us to commission these gunboats. Finally, I appreciate the presence of all our invited guests for gracing this occasion. Thank you. God bless us all. And as we say in the Nigerian Navy, onwards together. Thank you.
The senator now.
My chairman.
Where's the senator? Chairman.
In the name of the Almighty God, the most beneficent, the most merciful, I have the honor and privilege to cut this tape to commission the 14 ballistic boats donated by River State government for the security and economic activities of River State and beyond. I maintain, Your Excellency. Because what affects River State will positively affect its neighboring states. I commission this to the benefit, to the glory of the Almighty God and to the benefit of mankind. Thank you.
So we can go on board and snap it.
Sinuri
Distinguished invited guests, His Excellency Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, the Chief of the Naval Staff, may I humbly request that we will proceed with the rest of the event. Next is presentation of souvenir and gift to His Excellency. May I humbly request the Commander and Pathfinder to please invite the Chief of Naval Staff for the presentation of the souvenir. The Commander, sir. May I most respectfully invite the Executive Governor of Rivers State for the presentation of the gift. His Excellency, sir.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Barrister Nyesom Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, on behalf of the Nigerian Navy family, and of course, other security agencies in Rivers State, I have the honor to present this wheel clock to you, which is a symbol of naval service, so that you mark this epoch-making day that you have rendered selfless service to security agencies in Rivers State, that you place it somewhere conspicuous in your office, so that you remember you have touched, public servants in the state. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You told me that you just came back from Madrid Stadium, and I felt that we should, of course, present you with your best club. And a game you are promoting in River State. I'm aware you have an academy in River State that you are talent hunting and then bringing up footballers that will be the future 11 of the Nigerian national team, God willing. I present this to you too as the 01 of River State. Thank you.
Thank you very much. May I request that we give His Excellency and the Chief of Naval Staff another resounding round of applause. May I, at this junction, most respectfully request the kind permission of His Excellency to invite the Commander, Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, for the vote of thanks. The Commander, sir.
His Excellency Nelson Wike, Commander Order of the Niger, Player of Sport in Africa, Governor of Rivers State, the Deputy Governor, the Chief of the Naval Staff, permit me to stand on the established protocol due to want of time. I am most honored to give this vote of thanks on behalf of the entire Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder family. Let me start by giving all thanks and praise to the Almighty God for giving us the grace to see this day and witness this occasion. The success of today's ceremony, ranging from the order of arrangement, weather, and all, is testament of His grace upon us. It is this grace that has also made it possible for His Excellency Barrister Nelson Wike, POS-CON, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, to initiate the construction and donation of these newly commissioned gunboats. Your Excellency, sir, I can vividly remember when the idea of this gunboat was moved during a security meeting a few months ago. Then it seems like a far-fetched dream, but today we have all gathered here from far and wide to witness this commissioning. I want to thank you most especially for keeping to your promise by delivering these boats. To us in Rivers State, this is no longer surprising, as you have continued to deliver different projects and other benefits for the benefits of all in the state. The security sector has not been left out in this regard. For instance, the Accra Base Road and Rumolimili Road, which are the major access roads to the base, are now motorable, thereby providing easy access to the base. For this and many more, I say thank you, Your Excellency. We are most grateful and delighted to have you and the entire members of the State Executive Council. Our sincere appreciation also goes to the Chief of the Naval Staff, Rear Admiral A.Z. Gambo, for making out time to grace this occasion. Sir, your presence here today is a real morale booster, not only to NNS Pathfinder, but indeed to all the security agencies operating in Rivers State. We thank you so much and pledge our continuous loyalty and dedication to service. I also thank our immediate boss and host, the FOC Eastern Naval Command, Rear Admiral Ibrahim Dewu, for his continued support and encouragement. We are also very grateful to all our invited guests, friends and partners, as well as members of the press for honoring our invitation. Your presence means a lot to us. This vote of thanks will not be complete without the special appreciation of our royal fathers that are here present. Your goodwill and royal support will continue to motivate us to great service delivery. I wish to also specifically thank head of security agencies and other unit commanders here present for their ever-ready support and cooperation. I also say thank you to the organizers of this occasion, all officers, ratings, and civilian staff of the Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, the band and others working in the background for their contribution to the success of this commissioning ceremony. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of Naval Staff, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great pleasure for us at NNS Pathfinder to have you all here today. Finally, we wish you best of luck always and pray that the good Lord grant you all safe journey back to your various destinations. Thank you and God bless. Onward together.
Thank you very much, sir. May I humbly request that we give the commander and the Pathfinder another round of applause. With that, we are gradually rounding up today's occasion. May I humbly request the kind permission of His Excellency and the Chief of the Naval Staff that will proceed to my back for the group photograph. May I also, at this juncture, respectfully request the Commander Pathfinder to please invite the CNS and His Excellency for the group photograph. Commander, sir. may I request you to want to space a particular reference to COVID-19. His Excellency, Chief of Naval Staff, and the dignitaries at the front row only are humbly requested to join up for the group photograph. Thank you very much, sir. Bands, national anthem.
Now you they give me best that you the widow.
This is Channels Television. You've been watching our live coverage of the commissioning of gunboats donated by the River State government for the patrol of the waterways. Please stay tuned as we return to our regular programming. You've been watching a live Channels Television event.